So you want to know if I can make this in Unity in 10 minutes? Then stay tuned to the end of the video. Now, before we start with our challenge, I want to say that I have already made a playlist, a course about how to make Breakout in Unity. So I already explained all of the stuff I'm going to do in this video. So if you are interested in seeing how to make this game in details, I'll leave the link at the top right of the screen. And now I'm going to start with our challenge in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to start by importing my assets to the assets folder. And now I'm going to go to assets and I'm going to drag background. I'm going to drag ball and I'm going to drag platform. I'm going to go to the background, make it 2 and 2. And I'm going to add an edge collider. I'm going to set the points to 4. I'm going to edit the collider and I'm going to set this here and here. Okay, the last one, and I'm going to set that in here. Okay, it's done. And now I am going to go to the ball. I'm going to add a rigid body 2D. I'm going to set the scale, the gravity to 0. I'm going to add a circle collider, and I'm also going to add my ball script. It's just a script that have literally nothing. I'm going to also add a tag. I'm going to make a tag called ball, and I'm going to put that tag ball. I'm going to go to the platform. I'm going to add the edge collider. I'm going to now add a rigid body 2D. This rigid body 2D, gravity is 0. Freeze the position and the rotation, Y and X. I'm going to add the paddle, again, just an empty. And I'm going to set the scale to 2 and 2 and the position on the y-axis to -4. I am going now to edit my edge collider. Okay, this is fine. And from here, this is fine as well. Okay, I need to... Come on. And yes, okay. And now I'm going to create a physics material. I'm going to call it bouncy. I'm going to set the friction to 0 and the bounciness to 1. I'm going to the background. I'm going to set this here, and I'm going to also go to my assets. Okay, I need to delete this. I just was testing, and now I'm going to go to my assets. I'm going to drag this standard box. I'm going to set this to 1 with a box collider, box script first, and add a box collider as well. And I'm going to just add the slippery component, bouncy component here, the box collider, and I'm going to turn this into a prefab. I'm going to take this out. In the main camera, I'm going to add the box manager script just like this. And now for the programming, I'm going to start by making a for loop, and I'm going to set this to, I'm going to set this to 8. I'm going up there. I'm going to make a serialized field and going to make a game object array called box, and here I'm going to call instantiate. I'm going to say box and the array and the index as 1. I'm going to set the new vector 3. I'm going to say I minus 3.5f times 2.5f. I'm going to say 4.5f and 0. And now I'm going to say quaternion. Say what? Okay, this is it. Quaternion dot identity, and I'm going to close this off. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to duplicate this again, and I'm going to put this at 4 and this at 3.5. I'm going to go to the boxes. I'm going to call void on collision enter 2D. I'm going to say destroy the game object. So this on collision, it will destroy the box. And now for the ball, I'm going to say rigid body 2D ball RB, and I'm going to serialize a field called it's a float called speed, and here I'm going to say using Unity engine dot scene management, and going down there I'm going to say that the ball RB is equal to get component and rigid body 2D, and now I'm going to say ball RB dot velocity is equal to speed times vector 2 dot up. So this is going to make it go up when I start the game. And here I'm going to say void, I'm going to say name it set direction, and this is going to be a public void, and I'm going to pass my vector 2 called direction. So this I'm going to get it from outside my script. I'm going to say that the velocity is equal to direction times the speed, and I'm going here to say void on become invisible. So when this becomes invisible, when the ball doesn't appear, I'm going to say scene manager dot load scene manager dot get active scene, okay, dot name, and I'm going to save. And now for the paddle, I'm going to say rigid body 2D paddle RB. I'm going to serialize a field, it's a float called force, and now I'm going to make another float called half collider. I'm going to make a constant float called half angle, and this half angle, and this is equal to 60 times mass f dot degree to red. Okay, I'm going to make another float called user input, and I'm going to go down there. I'm going to say paddle RB is equal to get component rigid body 2D. I'm going to go up there, have collider is equal to get component edge collider 2D dot bounce dot extends dot x, and now I'm going to go with the user input. I'm going to say that the user input is equal to input dot get axis horizontal, and now I'm going to make a void fixed update. I'm going to say that paddle RB dot velocity is equal to user input times vector 2 dot right times time dot fixed delta time times the force. Now I'm going to go up there. I'm going to say void on collision enter 2D. I'm going to make a float, or first I'm going to say if collision dot game object dot compare tag is equal to ball. I'm going to say make a float called ball offset, and this float is equal to transform dot position dot x minus collision dot transform dot position dot x. I'm going to make another float. I'm going to just normalize this. So how we are going to do this is ball offset divided half collider, and now another float called angle offset is equal to normalize times half half angle. And now I'm going to make a float called angle, and this is equal to mass f dot pi divided 2 plus the angle offset itself. I'm going to make a vector 2 called direction. This is equal to new vector 2, and here is mass f dot cosine the angle, and here it's mass f dot sine the dot angle. And now I'm going to find object of type ball dot set direction, and I'm going to pass my direction, and I'm going to save, and this should be working. So I'm going to jump to Unity. Come on, please load faster. Come on to the main camera background. Okay, main camera. I'm going to put this as 1. I'm going to take my prefab. I'm going to go to the ball and set this to 10. and I'm going to go to the platform. Come on. Okay, 450, and I'm going to stop the timer, and we are done. Okay, now for the testing, the moment of truth. Right, I still have half a minute. And the ball isn't just this is not my fault, okay? Just order and layer, okay? It was there, but it was just hidden, right? Okay, I'm going to go again, and I can move, I can aim the ball, and the ball bounces off the boxes and off the walls. And now we are just going to make it just going to make it fall, and we will see. Come on. No, just, and boom, it just restarts. So we have done it, boys, and we are done with the 10-minute challenge. I got half a minute left, and this was really intense. So if you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button. Again, if you want to see this in details with explanation, I already made that course. I think I still have one video left, but the basics are just there till this video. Now for the score and stuff like this, I'm going to explain it in the third video in the series. So if you want to check that, then go to that link. And I'm going to continue with this 10-minute challenge. So if you want another classic game that you want me to make in 10 minutes, then please tell me in the comment section down below. So peace out.